tomorrow. Compared to yesterday at this time, we are running just a little bit cooler. 5 degrees cooler in Chester and New Haven. 1 degree warmer in Putnam, so a little bit warmer across the eastern parts of the state. Down to 27 in Willimantic right now, 28 in Meriden, 28 in Norwich, 39 in New Haven, 40 in Bridgeport still right now. Futurecast does show a slight increase in clouds starting later tomorrow night. Showers start to build into Connecticut early Friday morning. We start off overcast for Black Friday with showers moving through throughout the morning. These are going to be very light, very hit or miss. Some spots stay totally dry. We actually even are expecting some sunshine before the sun sets Friday evening, which will kick off some wonderful weather for Saturday too. To recap all this, Thanksgiving Day looks great. Temperatures starting off in the 20s to 30s, topping out in the 40s to near 50 degrees. We'll talk much more about what to expect for Sunday in your early warning 7-day.
Mike, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. Well, if you have not already, make sure to download the WFSB weather app. You can always track the latest weather conditions and get your up-to-the-minute forecast any time of day or night. All new for you right now, it is Thanksgiving Eve, which means a lot of you probably got stuck in some sort of traffic tonight. But if you're heading out at any point over the weekend, state police have a warning. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Christian Colon rode along with a trooper tonight. He has more on the holiday conditions. Christian?
Hi there, Mark. Yeah, the roads were very busy, and so were police. And in our ride along today, we saw several car accidents, some really bad driving, and even a man driving the wrong way.
Trip, I'm going to be flipping southbound in the area of 23 for a 14. There were a couple of people outside of the vehicles. Go see what's going on.
Tonight is the kickoff for the holiday rush. More drivers and more police.
Since I've signed on today, there's definitely been an increased amount of traffic on the highways.
From broken down cars.
I want to definitely get there and make sure that they're okay. And hopefully get them on their way if everything's all set.
To drivers breaking the law.
You have to turn it. This is a one-way. Yeah, so I'll just have you back up and just turn. I'll just back up here.
Trooper Evan Goddard has been making his way near Hartford,
trying
to bring peace to this very hectic night.
We're gonna get this guy right here. Can I get your license, registration, and insurance? Oh, thank you. Gotcha. So the reason I stopped you today was you were using the breakdown lane as a lane to get off the exit over here.
This holiday season, state police urge people to think about everybody else on the road.
With more cars on the road, there's more broken down vehicles. Last thing I want you to do is kind of use it and somebody pulls out in front of you with a vehicle emergency and you hit them.
Troopers also want you to control your speed. Don't drive under the influence and don't get distracted.
Well, that 1 second that you look down, could be the difference between, you getting home in a timely manner or you getting held up a little bit, because unfortunately now you're involved in an accident.
There's been over 3,000 accidents just this year. 115 of them were fatal. Tonight, Trooper has heard of about 8 accidents. So what could help prevent them?
Just showing a little bit more patience, showing a little bit more, compassion for the other people that you're on the road with. And, just being able to do that, I definitely feel like could reduce a lot of the accidents, especially around the holidays.
And in the 1 hour time span that we were with the trooper tonight, he gave out 1 written warning, but that wasn't the case last year. According to their Thanksgiving numbers from last year, they gave out over 1,000 violations just in that one day. So troopers are hoping that's not the case this year. In Rocky Hill tonight, Christian Colon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, everybody just has to be careful. Christian, thank you very much. Heading to Hartford tonight, where the investigation continues after 2 men were killed this morning crossing the street in the city's north end. Tonight, we are learning more about the victims. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Eliza Krasinski is joining us live right now with the latest tonight. Eliza?
Mark, good evening. It happened here on Blue Hills Avenue early this morning, right across from Oak Hill, where 2 men were crossing the street when their lives suddenly got cut short. 6:30 Wednesday morning, a driver hit 2 men, killing them and then crashing into a nearby telephone pole. The victims of this horrific accident, 36-year-old Corey Richmond from New Haven and 49-year-old Steve Famiglietti of Hartford. Steve was the manager of the Eleanor E. Brooks Blindness Support Center at Oak Hill. In a Facebook post, Oak Hill says, in part, Steve was a fixture of the Oak Hill community for nearly 20 years, pioneering our digital accessibility program and teaching others how to use adaptive technology. Steve was a passionate advocate for accessibility and was ever the patient teacher while showing others how to make the world more inclusive for those with visual impairments. Steve had 2 service dogs, Joel and Elvis.
It's very unfortunate. It's like I said, it was a horrific scene. Nobody wants to see that or be exposed to that. Unfortunately, it happened this morning.
Police say the driver is 30-year-old Billy Hamilton from Vernon. He's charged with 2 counts of reckless driving and 2 counts of second-degree manslaughter.